Ladies and gentlemen, on this, the final video of Fake Pen Summer, I don't want anyone to be sad, to feel like you missed out, or to miss this summer because even though it is winding to a close, we have a beautiful chance for you to take home a little piece of summer yourself. That's right, we're doing the Fake Pen Summer edition of Used Pen Salesman. It's a fountain pen giveaway, and these three beautiful knockoff pens are going to be going home with one of you. Stay tuned for instructions on how to win at the end of this video. I'm going to be doing some postcards talking about what I've learned from this experience of Fake Pen Summer and getting into a little bit of detail about what this process has been. So I hope you're ready for that. Let's get started. All right, so these are the three pens. 1, 2, 3 that are going to be given away in this giveaway. And the other fake pens that I reviewed, there's various reasons why they're not being included. One that I thought I would include would be the Lambitu 3088. Despite really liking that pen, guess what happened? All the naysayers were correct. The plastic cracked right down the center there. The pen actually still does kind of work, but if I don't have my fingers on this, when I push the button, it can pop off there, and then it doesn't work. So yeah, I guess everyone who hates this pen was right all along. I have this weird idea for how I could actually fix this so that it's a functioning pen again. It'll be long, drawn out, and overcomplicated, but it might make really good content. So look out for that video in the future. In the meantime, the Lambitu 3059, solid working pen, a good pen. So like the Eco, which I already do have a very nice Eco that I like, that I don't really need it. This sort of unmarked Kaweco Sport ish pen, I should say ish pen because it's not from Kaweco. I don't know who makes it. It's a pop cap. The nib has given me a little bit of issues, especially since filming the video on it, or I was more positive about it. It's a bit scratchy. I have worked with my my brass sheets on this nib, which I didn't during the video, but now I'm just trying to make it as presentable as possible. It works all right. And then last but not least, the Lambitu 3062, which was a pretty solid pen all around. I got no complaints about this pen besides the fact that it looks like this, which is, in my opinion, quite ugly. But if you're interested in it, you absolutely could win it in this giveaway. And I'm going to make some postcards for you guys and talk a little bit about the experience of Fake Pen Summer. I hope you've enjoyed these videos, and I hope you enjoy the conversation that comes out of this part right here. So this postcard series, it coincides with the pen giveaway. So if you are the winner of the pen in question, the pen that's used for each postcard, you'll also receive the postcard as well. Needing a theme for this set of postcards, it's always the most challenging part for me to come up with a theme, but I thought maybe we would do something anticipating fall. So sad to see that summer's over, fall is on the way. Now you may be thinking, oh well, it's just August, summer's not over. For a lot of teachers, summer actually ends in July, and for me as well, the last week of July is really preparing for the new year. I have a lot of teacher trainings and things that I need to, well, in the past I needed to go to these trainings, but now from my position at my school, I'm actually running a fair bit of this training. So I've been working on that pretty much all of this summer anyway, and we're back in school. So it's furry coats and pumpkin spice latte season as far as I'm concerned. Summer was nice. It was fun, an interesting series. I've enjoyed looking at all of the things that are available in this weird world of the cheap kind of knockoff or fake pen area. But the question is really, what have I learned? Because what's the point of testing out these pens if you don't learn nothing? So here's a couple of things that I've discovered along this journey, and maybe you've discovered some things as well. First of all, the line between what is a knockoff pen, what's a tribute to another pen, and what's its own thing that just looks kind of similar to something that already exists, that line is quite blurry. A couple of pens, even some of the ones featured in this giveaway, users and commenters and subscribers have commented that I don't think this one counts as a fake pen. I think this is its own thing. And in some cases, I actually do agree that things that I felt would be knockoffs don't feel like knockoffs after using them, seeing what they're all about. You know, things can look like other things. Things can be inspired by other things. That doesn't make their existence unfair. So that's one of the things I've learned. Another thing, there's some very interesting stories about why some things are certain ways. You know, I learned through the course of publishing these videos and hearing people's comments that actually the patent for the Mahjong A1, the patent for the Pilot Vanishing Point has expired. So there's a reason why a pen like the A1 can exist after the Vanishing Point has existed uncontested for so many years. Very interesting. There's also some interesting stories about the weird relationship between a few Chinese manufacturers and brands like Parker and there's a couple of other ones. I know Parker's the big one that manufactured the lower end of their pens in these companies or contracted out the manufacturer to other companies. And so the reason that they know exactly what, say, for example, a Parker 51 looks like is because they're the companies that actually made the cheapest version of it. So then there's all of that interestingness, all of that stuff to think about. So again, the line is blurry. It's and there's a lot of weird stories behind why one thing even exists. So that's interesting. The other thing that I feel is one of my more final conclusions that I'm drawing here is it's not really worth it, honestly. The amount of money that I spent on these fake pens adds up to quite a bit. It adds up to one really nice pen that I could have had instead of 7 pens, out of which 2 did not work at all. 3 I don't really feel like keeping. And 2 that I liked very much, but one of them's already broken on me. So it was really like one pen that I'm going to end up walking away from this entire summer of pen reviews. The videos were fun to do, and engaging with these guys was fun. So that part was worth it. But as far as buying really cheap pens and taking a gamble that they'll even function well, to me, it's not worth it. The long-term cost of buying cheap pens, fake pens, is quite high when you think about the fact that if you're going to spend money on a big old collection of pens rather than a modest collection of moderately to maybe even high-priced pens, you're going to be happier in the long run. There's going to be less waste, and you're not going to have the frustration of owning a pen that doesn't do what you think it's going to do, that doesn't work as advertised or isn't as cool as it looks, which was the conclusion I ended up with from a lot of these pens, that they looked okay, and then holding them up close was a different matter entirely. So yeah, that's something. Those are kind of the things that I've learned. But to end on a positive note, because it is, a positive thing out there that I got to make these videos, interact with you all, and now I'm even going to be mailing some of these pens, the best of the pens that were available, to a few of you. the cool thing, the lucky thing, is that even when you have a cheap pen that's maybe even unreliable, that maybe doesn't work well, you can still actually create some pretty cool things with it. So I made some cool stuff with the pens that I have. I'm pretty happy with the artwork I was able to make, even though sometimes the pen was not my friend or helping me. And even these additional postcards that I got to make with these pens, getting to use them a second or third time, yeah, I'm happy with it. So don't let the price of the supplies keep you from making something cool, because you don't need a big, fancy, expensive pen in order to be successful. Another thing that I have learned this summer. However, I do have some recommendations over the some of the fake pens that we've reviewed. There are a lot of really great low-priced things that are also quite unique. So check those out. As this fake pen summer draws to a close with our final video in the series, I hope you really enjoyed this journey with me, and I hope that you enjoyed the artwork that we made today. But you may be interested in wondering, how can I take home a little piece of fake pen summer, a pen and a postcard? And you could receive one of these pens and the postcard that was drawn with the pen by entering a comment below in our giveaway within the first 48 hours of the posting of this video. Please be a subscriber and comment below what pen you would be interested in receiving, or what pen and postcard you'd be interested in receiving. Please do that within 48 hours, and I will be informing the winners via my community tab on my channel page. So look out for that announcement, and good luck. I cannot wait to share more stuff with you in the coming weeks and months and years of keeping this channel together. So the next season has got a lot of great stuff in store, and I hope that you're there for the journey, and I will see you all in the next video.